Left Behind campaign. Ito po ang panawagan ng Philippine Animal Welfare Society sa lahat ng pet owners sa pagharap po sa kalamidad tulad ng bagyo at pagbaha.
Mahalaga ang makakaroon ng evacuation plan para masiguradong ligtas ang bawat miyembro ng pamilya natin, maging ang mga alagang hayop or fur babies natin.
Nakakalungkot man pong isipin, pero ilang pets po ang naiwan at nasasawi na nakakadena o nasa kulungan pa po. Paano nga ba maiwasan ang mga gantong senaryo? Live via Zoom, makakausap po natin si Sir Fred Las Marias, PAWS Education Officer. Good morning po, Fred! Good morning,
Good morning,
po.
Emma and Diana. Happy to see you're all safe and dry.
Yes. Sir Fred, ano po ba itong No Pets Left Behind campaign? Pwede po bang ikwento nyo kung kailan po ito nag-start?
Matagal na po itong No Pets Left Behind na campaign ng PAWS, no? Kasi typical naman po kasi talaga sa bansa natin na madalas na binibisita ng mga natural na kalamidad gaya ng lindol at ng bagyo at ito ng recent na event. So matagal na po ito. Napansin po kasi ng PAWS, and I'm sure everyone, marami po sa atin alam na medyo yung disaster preparedness po talaga ng Philippines hindi po ganun ka, not at the same level as our more developed neighbors, for example. So, kumbaga, alam po natin, even po yung disaster recovery efforts that are for humans, kumbaga, medyo hindi pa po siya at the level na we would want. So, ang mas nagiging kalunos-lunos na biktima na nagiging mas nakakaawang casualty whenever we have these kinds of disasters come to the Philippines are yung mga pet animals natin at yung mga livestock, actually mga farm animals, even for yung mga, lalo at we're still a largely agricultural country.
Correct.
So, matagal na po.
So, Sir Fred, mula po sa Maynilad dito, nababawasan na po ba yung mga napabayaan natin ng mga pets? Or, kasi pag-usapan muna natin yung mga pets. Kasi yung mga sinabi niyo po na nasa farm, ibang usapan naman din yun, no, Emma, na mas mahirap din yan sa baba. Yes. Pero ito, yung mga pets natin na nasa bahay, mga alaga natin, nababawasan na ba ito dahil sa campaign na po natin sa PAWS?
Yes, we're happy to see. No, we're progressing naman as a society. I think we've come to a point wherein modern families, for example, now are being viewed as inclusive of pets. In fact, diba, you see new generations now deciding to not have kids, for example, and just taking pets for them. So I feel are improvements towards what the goal is, which is to recognize na we need to expand our net of compassion to include animals.
Yung nakikita po natin ngayon, na nangyayari ngayon sa Carina Bagyo natin, ang dami nating makikita online, no, na mga nagpo-post, na nakatali pa yung mga pets. May mga balita na po kayo kung ilang ba yung mga pets na, di ba, nangangailangan ng tulong ngayon? Or kung meron ka ba nga nakita na na-rescue, especially from PAWS, kung meron pong tumulong sa kanila?
Yeah, it's a mix, no, of what we've been seeing. Yesterday, it was a highly stressful situation for us.
I understand.
Kasi we received a lot of calls, a lot of texts, a lot of tags on social media. And because kasagsagan pa nga ng bagyo, all we could do really was to coordinate with the people on the ground. So these were our local government na mga efforts at trying to rescue. So that was all we could do. But we're also happy to see naman din na even in social media na there are many people also who are choosing to evacuate with their pets, which is the right thing to do.
Correct.
So, we're very thankful for those people na talagang either binalikan yung pets nila or really did not choose to evacuate, not unless kasama nila yung mga pets nila. Yes.
And thank you for that campaign also. Kasi tayo, alam naman natin yun eh, di ba? In mind, alam naman natin. Pero sometimes we need it also to see and hear it to someone para ma-remind tayo. Kasi they're
I
part
agree.
of our
I
family. And speaking of that, sa mga ganitong sitwasyon, kasi may mga kada tayo na minsan nagpapanik na, hindi na nila
May
alam
stress
yung gagawin
oo.
kung ano bang unang sasalbahin nila. Ito pang gamit na to, ano bang una. So sa mga senaryo na ganito, tulad nung sa Bagyong Karina, ano po ba ang dapat gawin kapag meron tayong alagang pusa o aso sa bahay natin?
That's a good question to ask, no? What we always tell pet owners, no, is to secure yung pets nila even if wala pa yung bagyo, wala pa yung disaster. That means this is ensuring that everything that they need is parang taken care of under whatever conditions there are. The most basic of this is to ensure na yung shelter nila is protected from the elements. So that means it's not exposed to direct sunlight or pag hindi sila nauulanan. Diba? Because these are things that you need to secure regardless of what the weather conditions are. Because, that comes with being a responsible pet owner.
Pero sa mga ganitong pagkakataon, Fred, nasa-stress din yung mga pets natin eh. Kasi parang, this is a new environment, anong nangyayari?
Ito pa,
Tsaka
hindi lang
napipil-
stress, Emma and Sir Fred. Minsan, kala nila naglalaro lang kasi halimbawa, tinanggal mo sila sa tubig, 'di ba? Syempre,
Oo.
you were saving them. Babalik sila mag-swimming. Like akala, 'di ba? Syempre hindi naman nila alam. So paano yung dapat saktong way to handle the situation, Sir Fred?
Okay, it begins with you having a firm disaster plan din also for yourself and then for your pets. You have to include your pets in the plan. That's the most basic. So that means
Lagay sa backpack.
bago pa yung disaster, for example, you already have a database of where your evacuation areas are. And then, are these evacuation areas going to accept animals? Kasi sometimes yun yung nagiging problema. Yun yung nagiging problema. So you have to coordinate as early with your LGU kung papayagan ba kayo to bring the animals there. If hindi, you have to have other options. So ask your friends, ask other family members who may be in areas na hindi as affected by the flood or whatever disaster is going on, and make sure na you're able to arrange na either you leave your pets with them muna or sa kanila ka makipag-evac and that you will bring your pets with you. So that's very important.
Sir Fred,
Second.
another concern kasi ang daming tubig. Baka mamaya, inumin din nila yung tubig at makakasakit lang yung mga
They're
pets
not
din.
aware of
Isa pa
that.
yun, diba?
Yes, yes.
We have to consider everything pagdating sa ganyan. Are there any places na, sabi niyo po, kailangan nating i-check kung pwede po idala yung pets natin, ang mga alagang pets natin sa mga evacuation places. Ang PAWS po ba ay napoproviding po kayo ng evacuation place para lang po sa mga alaga nating mga pets?
You can contact your city pound or animal shelters that are within your area. For PAWS, normally, whenever there are disasters like this, we open parang a temporary shelter area. So that's one option that you always have. If you're within Quezon City, and you don't have a place wherein you can board your pets muna, or your evacuation center na malapit sa inyo does not allow you to bring pets. Or it's a situation na kumbaga, if aasikasuhin mo pa yung pets mo, it becomes a bit more difficult for you to handle the situation. We can help in that manner.
Nice.
We can offer temporary pet boarding for your pets
That's nice.
given those situations.
Okay.
Hindi ko ba natatanong kasi ang dami
Oo.
na pala nating tanong, amiga. Kumusta
Go ahead.
naman po ang mga pets dyan sa PAWS? Hindi po ba kayo
Correct.
binaha?
Thankfully, hindi naman. May mga places lang in the shelter na medyo naanggihan ng napakalakas na tubig. But for the most part, all the shelter animals, thankfully, are safe. Hindi naman po kami binaha.
And speaking of that, meron na po ba tayong mga kada natin na tinawagan kayo to ask for rescue para sa pet shelter?
Yes po, marami pong yesterday. And in fact, the reason why Miss Ana Cabrera is not able to interview with you right now is because she's part of 2 teams from POS who are right now heading to Marikina and to the Rizal area to distribute relief for the pets. Ang balita namin sa Rizal na area, medyo mataas pa yung tubig. So we're going to try and help with the extraction efforts for stranded animals and humans.
Thank you for
Okay,
that
thank you.
effort. And thank you for your time kasi alam naman namin na busy pa. Pero last na lang po ha, nabanggit natin
Sure.
kanina yung about dun sa bagyo and syempre kung paano natin ililigtas. Meron po ba kayong karagdagang tips dun sa pag-invest sa lightweight crate o kaya yung parang floating device para sa ating mga pets?
Oo.
Yeah. An important thing din also is to make sure that your pets have proper identification. During a disaster event kasi syempre everything napaka-busy na ng lahat, everyone is highly stressed. So, and your pets will also feel that stress. And for the most part, diba, hindi nila ma-justify what's happening in the situation. So sometimes your pets can hide or run away. So it's important that they have proper identification para it's easier for you to call out for assistance na parang my pet is missing or kung meron bang makahanap ng pet mo, it's easy to contact you. So make sure that your pet has the proper identification with your contact information. Second, make sure na you secure your pets in an easily transportable crate or kennel. So that you can contain them and it's easier for you to transport them in case you need to evacuate.
Meron tayo
Now,
dyan, sorry Sir Fred singit ko
Sure,
lang
sure,
parang basin, ganyan. O kaya yung laundry hamper, mga ganon. Pwede yun,
Yes,
di ba?
yes. We understand that some pet owners, for example, may not have that. So there are things that you can use. Like you said nga, you can use a laundry hamper to transport your pets or malaking timba
Oo.
or malaking palanggana. Just make sure that your pets are secured. So kung aso yan, you might want to make sure na they have their collars on with their identification at naka-leash po sila at hawak po ninyo. Kung cats naman, you can use a small box. Just make sure that you poke holes through it so that, may pumasok na hangin. A small backpack you could also use, or a small traveling bag. All those things. There are things that you can use naman so that you can ease the process of having to evacuate.
Thank you, Sir Fred. Ayan, maraming salamat din sa mga payo na binigay mo sa amin. At kanina nabanggit niyo po na meron din kayong place na pwede naming iwan ang mga pets at pwede rin namin kayo makontakt. So, bigay mo na yung mga contact numbers ninyo at yung addresses kung saan tayo pwede pumunta kung meron tayong concern tungkol dito sa mga pets natin.
Yes, kagaya nga po ng sinabi ko kanina, we implore everyone to please evacuate with your pets if you can. And if you absolutely cannot take your pets with you when you evacuate, please at least release them from their cages.
Yes.
At huwag niyo po silang itali. At least give them a chance to flee for safety.
Tama yun.
Second, if kailangan po ninyo ng place to temporarily board your pets, the POS shelter is open for you to leave your pets, temporarily board them while you recover. The shelter po is located in Aurora Boulevard. Right now, we're also in need of donations of animal food, canned food, and water for the animal and human relief efforts that we've been doing. You can check the POS website and the POS Facebook page for details on where to send your donation and who to contact if you'd like to drop off both in-kind donations and food donation.
Thank you very much, Sir Fred Las Marias. Thank you for your time and thank you for your effort. Kaya mga kada, kung meron po kayong mga donations, just contact them and visit their Facebook page or their website. Kailangan din po nila para marami pa po silang matulungan. Pwede po silang daluyan ng ating tulong para sa ibang kada natin. Again, thank you so much and regards na lang po kay Miss Anne Cabrera. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you also to
Fred.
Boss. Maraming salamat po.
Hi mga ka-Net 25! This is Emma Tiglao. For more Kada Umaga updates, just click the subscribe button and follow us on Net25 social media pages at Net25 TV and at Net25 Entertainment Facebook page.